I know you
It's
do.
a nothing burger.
I was about to say, like, it is definitely a nothing type deal.
Wholeheartedly disagree. I wholeheartedly disagree, but I will keep my mouth shut for the sake of the peace.
I forgot to put on the actions before we came in, so I'm have to use manuals.
Rip.
I was using manuals anyways because they give us more time than the actions.
15 minutes versus for the food. But
I was about to say, it gives you like 5 extra minutes for. It's essentially the buff 3.
I thought we were letting the boss go back a little bit further between the eyes.
We were.
It doesn't really matter.
I done goofed my opener.
It's alright.
Yeah, luckily damage does not matter right now. For
We're still
now. Tank Buster?
Yeah, actually, I'm going away as far as I can.
Got much bigger problems.
Oh yeah.
What the? Gosh dang it. What is going on with my...
Light parties. Go to wall 2. 2. Light parties.
I like how they give you a couple extra seconds to like get in the right spot because
Light
that
parties?
voice seems to shoot you slightly randomly. Like there's no way to aim at it.
I aim it every time.
I never am.
George, fuck off.
Tank Buster.
Poking off of Dirge.
Yeah, because I didn't have my proper opener, I'm not doing things in the
I-
right order.
Also, not a problem.
Say that, but as a
do,
caster,
I do.
it's kind of a little more
Hold on, just
important.
focus on dodging. Hold on, focus on dodging. Oh shit, I'm getting... That's on me, that's on me.
Stack up tight. Clock spots. North south.
Oh, I failed.
Wait, how did they not? What? How?
Healing.
Was there a Venn diagram?
No, the lack of healing. With just me healing there, I use a lot of my resources during the, Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna wall it.
Yep.
Yeah, call it.
Yeah, I use a lot of my instant resources during the dodging of the cactus, so I don't have a lot of instant resources right there. Usually me and Gender work together. But Gender was dead.
Is there a reason we're doing double shield?
Shenanigans, but also because
It's honestly, it's better.
Fair point. I mean, I remember that they were really busted back in Endwalker.
I really think it's the best healer combo. Yeah, I do Sage and Scholar, and I, like, back when Sage came out, I wanted to do Sage Scholar memes. And, yeah, it's so good. Tank Buster.
Get my thing out of order. Great.
I think the only thing I don't have is a Cure 3 equivalent. But I think Cure 3 is literally White Mage specific. I don't think Astro has a Cure 3 equivalent either.
Nope.
I don't think you guys have a regen, though.
I have 3 of them. Partners.
Oh, I guess
Partners.
I'm wrong. Never mind, I'll start.
Start 4.
I can only say that because I actually sat there and leveled all the healers. I did not like that. I did not like Astro. I don't really care for Sage either, actually.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't. I should say
Tank
I didn't
Buster?
at first. It gets better.
I'm fucking off.
Okay. Yeah, because I was about to say, like, I found Sage to be really fun. Like, I like Scholar better, but Sage is, like, the only other healer I'll play.
I think it's because like I did more dungeons at the start of it than I did it towards the end, and it's more fun later.
Definitely.
Okay, you're tanking it.
Fuck that illusion, like always.
Alright, start pulling towards center. And head towards stage.
What?
That was easy.
We both tried
You
to
only
shimmy
had
into
to
the
move.
spot.
You only had to move twice.
Oh shit. Oh dang it, I did not mean to. Yeah, that's a nice ball.
I was about to
Okay.
say, like, we didn't have enough people alive. No, Dirge was fine. Dirge was fine. Me and Talani tried getting fancy and got Venn diagrammed.
Yeah, we tried.
I mean-
there is a teeny tiny spot in there that we
Yeah,
could have gotten, but our picture did not.
I know that- I know that.
People H'd it before there was a stack problem. Like we already
Yeah.
had people dead.
It was literally me and Talani tried to get fancy. That's all there was to it.
Like, oh, I can fit in there. Like,
Yeah.
it's silly.
I mean, you can. I've done it before. It's just why risk it?
Yeah, it'd probably be easier if I was a
Yeah, like-
potato, but yeah.
You literally only had to move like 2 times
Yeah.
for that.
I'm more just
Yeah.
curious as to why you didn't move back towards the center after the second. Yeah, whatever.
It can feel a little more overwhelming than it actually is.
Tank Buster.
Oh,
You alright?
I may need a tissue.
Oh no, it's all. Did you blood nose or something, Kalani?
No. That was 180k fulgence.
No.
Oh,
Light parties? Start 1. It's light party.
Oh, there goes Vale.
bye, Vale.
God, I'm so
Oh no,
out
he
of
made
it.
it! No, he didn't.
What?
Like, he landed fine, but when he stood up, he died. At least he did on my screen. It looked kind of funny.
No, I saw.
Like his HP didn't actually like tick down until he stood up.
Yeah, your animation finishes after for the launch.
I can just my thought process saying that was like it's like wow that was close. Hey guys, I made it. Bleh.
It's like moving when you have death invincibility. It's like, I'm fine until I wasn't.
Scoot out just a skosh. You should too, Vale.
I already did. We can do some more.
Why did I bother moving centers. Like fucking
Partners.
It's like, oh, I need to have that more centers.
Double Morb. It's Morbin time.
2.
Read that. Black spots.
Is that the only DPS in healers?
Do what?
Yeah, never.
It might be.
Because I've never been hit by that.
Take poster?
Dirge, fuck off.
Say, have you ever been hit by that?
What?
What the?
You had that backwards, bro.
Oh my
I
god.
thought I was right. I'm like, hey man, but by that time I was already moving out.
Yeah, that was.
Ah.
Yeah, that. Wait, why? They... Yeah, okay. I guess that's a nice wall.
Yeah.
Well, both things just HGH.
Yeah, trying to get both tanks up, coming into a dot phase.
I'll take 2 autos and then she starts casting.
Yes, but having to top both tanks up, and then
I can talk myself.
Okay, true.
That's the thing.
because that's resources that I need for later on in the fight.
Wait, we're literally both the tanks that can heal ourselves.
Never mind, don't worry about it.
I'm less so after I die because of
No
Yeah,
MP,
starting with no MP.
I mean, I need some.
Yeah.
I need some. Yeah, whatever.
Also, right now, I do not have the mental faculties to be able to do fucking I can't even think.
Clearly.
Yeah,
Panic mode.
I can't even talk right now, man.
Why? May I ask?
I've been out of it all day. Today has just been ugh.
Because I haven't eaten all day, and like everybody's on their own for dinner tonight, and I got tied up in something. So like by the time I was ready to eat. It was right time.
But yeah, I have I have potentially discovered that I have hypertension. I need to talk to doctor and get testing done to confirm, but my blood pressure's been high all day.
That is light parties.
Yes, it was. We are going to 1.
Black spots.
Every time, I swear.
I'd urge.
North south?
Scaring the shit out of me there.
It was based on where we actually went, like where we flew. I was like kind of used to that.
Okay,
Tank poster.
now fuck off, Dirge. Fuck off.
Yeah, I took my blood pressure right before raid. It was like 152/78,
Jesus Christ, you, why the fuck are you raiding tonight?
because it's fine. That's not that high.
It's still a little concerning.
Oh yeah, like if it was higher than that, I would be concerned.
Yeah, that's not a. Yeah, you can get
Also-
more than that from taking a fucking inhaler.
Yeah,
But that's still not normal resting heart rate.
no. But like high blood pressure is also in my family, so like
Fair point.
I'm not like I'm like, oh, I need to go talk to my doctor, as opposed to, oh my god, what's going on?
You guys really moved during that way more
Oh
than you need
shit!
to.
I was distracted by the talk,
My apologies.
Yeah, it's alright.
and it's like I didn't even know that it's like, oh, I have this thing. I need to remember to fuck off, and then I got engrossed into.
I almost did that last time I had it, but yeah, like I realized I'm like, oh, I need to go to my spot like really, really early, so I had to like keep moving because I'm like shit kept popping up in my corner and I had to keep moving out of it.
Okay, time to lock the fuck in.
Alright, gamer lead. Jesus Christ, Rex!
Yeah, that second number is very high.
Definitely know that this bitch is making like one pressure raise though. Just want to go up and do another
The
fight.
180 isn't as concerning as the 120 is.
Yeah.
So I've gone to my pain
Tank
doctor
buster?
and taken an inhaler and hit like, you know, they'll have me at like 170 for my first number.
One, two,
Partners. 4.
arms and stuff.
It's partners.
Black spots.
Did it right this time.
North south.
North south.
Make sure you don't get
Yeah,
the diagram.
that's close.
We're fine.
Those buses just don't get Venn diagrammed. Tank buster?
Dirge, fuck off. I wonder if I should be saving my inner chaoses for later in the phase.
Nah.
I see no point.
Whenever you hold cooldowns, you gotta think you're delaying your, what is it called? Like you're pushing your entire kit back.
Yeah, fair
Yeah,
point.
like all of your burst windows.
You're
back.
unsyncing your burst window.
Oh, no, what?
Oh, I was wrong. I could afford it.
Oh shit.
Oh, how did I dodge that? I
okay.
didn't dodge that one.
That?
Stack up if you need to. Fuck off if you need to.
Goodbye.
So give me those clock spots.
Clock spots. Normal light parties.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Reinhardt.
I got him.
Thank you.
Healer.
It's like the healer is more important
Already
to
won.
survive.
Bullshit,
I
Reinhardt,
hit
you
you.
were out of there.
I got the res.
So
Oh.
oh, no, wait, I have wing. Wait,
Yeah, you just gotta
dead,
pay attention.
remember?
We have a death.
yeah, that's right.
Please aim. Yes! Haha!
You're good, Ryan. Tank buster.
Tank buster.
Alright, and I gotta fuck off.
I
Yeah, Dirge
we'll get
didn't
him.
move.
didn't move.
I normally do, but sometimes I've killed Red doing that. So like we need to determine
Yeah.
like which side I'm gonna be on. Is it? It's
You,
not
you
always the
should
same?
you should always be going to the A side.
Okay, that's what my instinct is.
Yeah.
Alright.
Right, remember-
Big-
Party to the squirrels.
Single target. Try single targeting then. Let's see how that
Yes, you Rex and Reinhardt are already single targeting the squirrels. Goes there. I pop this on Dirge.
Okay, this is where we're making the change.
Yep, I'm on
Am
it.
I helping with the feather ray again?
Yes.
works. Alright.
Okay, now I can actually aim this bad boy.
There we are.
And I can cleave a little more.
Feather raise. What?
It got the second one off. I am dead.
Damn it.
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
close.
oh,
Then I
oh.
couldn't grab the end.
And
Two.
now I'm dead.
I can take 2. The Vaughn fell off, and then I died to the Yan. But we do have a little bit more time, so that is definitely something that could be done.
Yeah.
Actually,
and then
actually,
mine's just
fail,
been a
fail,
low
fail.
roll.
The catch there is that being in the corner where I need to be to position the puddle, I can't reach Dirge for heals. So if I'm taking the Feather Ray, you'll just have to pay attention to Dirge a bit more. I'll still be in range for Red because he's on the Feather Ray.
So, Vale, on top of that, what if you head south? What if you head south? Wait, you are heading south during that.
No, I go to the northeast corner.
No, he goes north. He goes to 2.
Well, I mean, like, start northeast, go south. Which
Yeah.
I realize you
What
were
he
already
is going
doing.
to do.
Yeah.
Gender, you still got carding on me.
Okay.
But-
This is probably garbage.
Gender.
Cardiac.
Guardian. There we are.
You're very energetic today, Rude.
Look, okay, I've been trying to hype myself for this fight all fucking week right here. I just want to get this fight done.
Because so far it's been soul crushing.
Absolutely. And
Yeah, I was looking. We haven't even spent 10 hours in here.
Oh my
It
god.
feels like it's longer.
It
Tank
feels
Buster?
Where?
Yeah, like this raid day should push us over 10 hours.
Actually, not that surprising.
Partners. Three. God damn it, I keep falling for that.
What the?
Hey, look at that wall. Oh,
What the fuck happens?
snapshots.
Venn diagram. I was like,
Oh,
Is that what happened to
oh.
us?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. Rex dashing in right there.
no. Nope. Yeah, the
Venn
snapshot
diagram.
happened before we dashed, and I'm like, we're kind of close.
Yeah.
I'm still waking up.
That one sort of bum questions, dude.
Your dash did not kill us.
Yeah, no, it was just a snapshot of people too close. Tank Buster? That's flight parties.
Go 4 instead of 2.
1. Clock spots. True lights. Tank Buster.
Charge fuck off. Okay, invoking off.
Oh, there it is.
Alright. Right here, seems safe.
Fuck off if you need to. I got the res. Everyone else stack up.
Oh, I went the wrong way. Ah. Thank you.
Clock spots. North south.
I throw this out for added safety because we had some deaths. I have a question after this next poll.
Support swings.
We were way too close, Dirge.
I'm getting red.
Sack myself. Tell me which way to go.
I'm gonna invuln this, so...
Stay
close.
Okay.
There we are.
Alright, so Dirge is gonna have to invuln the
Okay,
next
Karina.
one to... No, one of you is gonna have to sack? Trying to think of how that's gonna have to get fixed.
Very careful.
Red's gonna have to take the correct one, and Gil's gonna have to hollow.
Uh-oh.
Well, what's wrong?
Gender
Oh,
got
Gender
hit.
got hit by the cat.
By the cat?
Yes, by the
Yeah.
cat.
Whoa, those guys do not spawn at all. It's really fast.
Oh!
Come on.
Dragging it south.
Come here.
Hollow Dirge.
Oh, the
Yeah, but
Jabberwock.
I just got it off.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Oh!
Where's it go?
Goodbye,
I saved you
everyone.
for 3 seconds.
Oh,
Hey,
no,
I
no,
was
no,
killing
go
that.
away, go away.
I was killing that ray.
Oh, it's
no
no-
matter
oh.
what.
How did I survive that?
Not a like,
Oh, that's right. That, oh, ready or not.
Yeah,
Very
ready or not is the AoE. Yeah, we had a lot of weakness going into that, so things weren't dying as fast as they normally do.
Yeah. So, actually, my question involves that. Have we ever managed to get to that phase without any death?
yeah.
Yes.
So, in that case,
I
why don't we
remember.
minimize? I would say we minimize DPS until we try and get that, but I don't think that's a good idea.
No, because it messes with people's rotations and resource generation.
Yeah. Hey, fucking excuse me, dude. In what world was I?
Tank Buster.
I was gonna say, I ain't minimizing doing any rotational stuff at all. My class is already piss easy enough to play as it is.
There's the tail thing.
Partners. We go to 2. God damn it. Clock spots. True lights. What's up, Grill? How's it going?
Great. Just a heads up, Red.
Roger. I'm not sorry, gender. I'm not gender. Keep it on. Keep it on. Never mind.
Debuffs fuck off. Everyone else stack up. Goodbye, everyone.
Oh, I saw. Yeah, I was about to say, Red, you're still here.
And then the rest of us weren't. It could be.
I don't think so.
It's not.
Okay.
Not decent.
Okay. Oh, he's probably just venting.
You guys need help when it comes to dodging cactuses. There is one helpful trick you can use. That is, if you're ever doubting where you should be going, you can't go wrong going towards what just exploded.
Yeah.
Like, it sounds really stupid, but
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
that's literally what I do. Is I just take a quick look. I don't even look at the first ones really. Like maybe I'll look at the first ones, and then I go to where I'll be safe for the first ones, and then I'm watching the other three spawn. I've already got my path planned out. But sometimes I get distracted if I've got the counter or not. So when I kind of default to, if I kind of lose track, which happens a lot, yeah, I just default to just moving not right where it just exploded, usually just the periphery because they tend to overlap. So just move towards what just exploded. Unfortunately, it doesn't help every single time, but it's not the one.
Most of the time, that
trick.
is.
But if it's a good thing to default to, if you're getting flustered.
Sorry about that.
No good. Tank Buster. Partners. Start one. Clock spots.
Urge fuck off. I did. Didn't use username, but whatever the fuck.
At least yours comes back fast. I get like one a fight.
I was about to say, I think yours is still on cooldown from the last time you used it, right, Dirge?
No, it's yeah, it should be.
If this was Heaven's word, yeah.
Well, there were times where like there's a reason that like that's the reason things reset was that ability alone.
Having to wait like 3 minutes before the next pool because Hollow Ground was down is that was dark times. Alright, debuff should be fucking off.
Ah, shit.
Stack center. Clock spots. North south. What?
I don't know, healing on them.
Did we have 5 in the bottom?
Couldn't have.
1.
We do have a corpse for this, so just pay attention.
And then we're gonna throw this out for safety.
Tank Buster is next. Party to C. Dirge to A.
I don't know why I got turned around again.
Yeah, it's fine.
But at least I was far and I recognized where you guys were. So
Time to throw, let Red take it. Add time.
Already got it.
At least the cat got to eat that. Cat's gonna die a little faster than
Hey, we take those.
he walked into my casting. Like the end of my casting to defeat here. Dead!
Yeah, Dirge is out of range of my healing, so I'll be focusing on Red.
We're pretty dead. Yeah.
The
I got
Manta
the ray.
tethered to me somehow?
If you attack it first, you attack
I didn't attack it, it's the other side.
Because I died.
First, he died in 17.
Oh.
That was the reason behind my shit at the start of that.
Oh, because you
I'm,
gotcha.
I'm like not
I
paying attention at all to
Okay.
who's alive and who's not.
I'm-
I'm just trying to
I'm
focus.
going to reiterate that. That fucking Yan needs to die.
No, that Road. That's not what happened.
The end didn't kill me.
No, it was the fact that he also had the feather ray, which gave him full.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Sorry,
The-
I didn't catch that.
Yeah, that the Yan is, as I said, it is there to be big and scary.
I attacked the ram or the ray first. That's
Yeah.
all I did.
The Yan is there to be big and scary and make you think that you will need to kill it first. That's its purpose.
Gender, you still.
I just realized that he's saying Gallery of Glamours. That's not what I thought he was saying this whole fucking
Tank Buster.
He was saying.
Gallery of Terrors.
I mean, that's
Gallery.
definitely more fitting.
Yeah, I thought so. That's why I thought that's what he was saying.
I came to a conclusion. I
legit
also
mistake.
realized a conclusion on something. That ad phase is during our pot window.
Yeah.
No, it isn't. That's 4 minutes. That's not problem.
You know,
I
that's
mean,
6 minutes.
That's 4 minutes. I have
Oh wait,
time.
no,
on
you're
this.
right. You're right. I forgot our opener.
It's light parties.
I was counting our openers as part of the 2 minutes. Sorry.
3. It's light parties.
Oh, light party.
Ooh, I barely turned around.
Whoa, what the hell was that delay?
Whee.
We didn't have enough
That's a
people.
nice ball.
No, I died.
Yeah, I think my only problem with this fight so far is just the sheer amount of body checks. I've never been a fan of body checks.
I don't like it.
This,
Mainly
yeah,
because
let's say-
because it's easy for me to, because I don't take them very seriously because I can heal them on my own.
What are body checks?
Do you have this many bodies? Yes? Okay. No? You're dead.
Oh.
Stack, splits.
Stacks
Basically
aren't necessarily body checks.
Minimum body checks.
Yeah.
They aren't necessarily,
Partner
but
mechanics.
first time in a fight they are.
Yeah. Partner mechanics
Specifically
are
partner
definitely
mechanics,
body
body
checks. Because it's guaranteed. Is one person dead? Now there's 3.
No, I can survive partner stuff by myself.
Not if you
If
take 2.
you're If you get
Yeah, you're-
chosen.
If you take 2, you die.
Well,
But,
it depends if it's like a 2-stack. If it's a 2-stack, I can survive.
unless it applies a vuln, and then the second one hit kills you. Like the one here.
Oh, I mean, yeah. But then another party stack dies instead. If you don't get chosen.
I do not like. We haven't seen the full thing, but this is no lights rampant.
I would happily do that over this. I feel like by now we had that figured out.
Lights rampant is it's a dance check.
Yeah.
We're not even seeing the ad phase enough to really test shit.
It's just frustrating because it's the fact that we're blind, so it's like we have to figure this out ourselves.
I'm just
Versus
saying,
Yeah.
well, I'm just saying lights rampant's different because it's choreography. There's no real check. It's an IQ check.
Right? That is light parties.
Why it took so long?
We go to 1. Well, see, the main problem with lights rampant is that everything resolves so quickly that you couldn't correct.
See, I was spoiled because if you remember, I
Well-
didn't have to learn it.
So you were down a person.
Red wasn't quite in the stack yet.
Oh, now I got it. Because everybody was dead and I didn't even get to make it to the edge because I got found.
You got God is what you got.
No, but like something came up with, I think it was Guild, something came up with, and you guys needed a tank, so I had to step in, like right before you guys, like mid Shiva prog, but you guys already had lights rampant down, so I just had to follow instructions. So I had to do the mechanic, but I didn't have to learn it. And that's 2 totally different things.
Yep, that's right.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, so far we've been just... because we're doing all this blind. But, we're not really progressing all that well. We keep dying before we get to the actual part we're working on.
I'm getting weird and consistent lag spikes where she's skipping animations.
Light parties. 3. God damn it, I got baited again. Flock spots?
Sure.
Fuck off, you have a debuff. Everyone else stack center.
There we go.
Clock spots. Supports just drop. Tank Busters next. Party to Charlie. You should be good right there, Red. They should spawn right on top of you. Alright, Dirge is out of range.
There we go.
Alright, Jabberwock is out. Make sure it dies. And then kill that first Yin. If the there's still 3 squirrels up. Oh shit.
Yeah, that's the reason I was.
Oh, was that the cat thing?
No.
You know, I'm gonna just. You know.
No, that was just that.
That was just raid wide.
That was just the raid wide.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
I'm just gonna
what squirrels are you guys focusing?
The first two.
Yeah,
The outside.
the outside. Okay. I'm just confused there because the last time we made it to that, 2 squirrels were dead. And this time, 1 squirrel was dead, 1 squirrel was 25%. So I'm just like, wait, what?
We downed both raids that time too.
I ended up applying my dot to the guinea cat.
Yeah, I've actually started saving my casting phase since it does my most damage, and it's also entirely AoE. I've started saving it for the race spawn.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out what happened with the squirrels.
I don't know.
That's why I'm asking.
I wasn't there, dude.
Again, that's why I'm asking the people that were.
I'm focusing the one that is outside their range of limit break, which is on the most outside, closest to the death wall.
Okay. And Reinhardt, you're focusing the other one or the same one?
I am applying my dot to both of them, but that time I applied my dot to the guinea cat.
Okay, but what one are you
They
focusing?
jump in range.
Oh, it's
I go for both of them because I alternate putting my dot on both of them.
So, are you doing your rotation on one and then turning dot and then back to the same target, or are you going one and then and then?
I ideally is that I want to do my rotation essentially on the outside one and apply the dot on the other, and then just continue focusing down the other one. Ideally,
So
make
you're
sure they're both going down evenly. One of them gets a chunk of their health taken down because of LB.
yeah. But I'm just trying to think are. So every time you apply your dot, you're sticking to the one you're applying the dot to?
No, I swap back.
Okay.
Or, basically, I swap. I basically do all the damage on the one that has the higher health, and then I'll apply the dot on whichever one doesn't have it.
Gotcha. And then you switch back and keep DPS. Okay.
Basically, apply dot to one, and then do all the other attacks on the highest health one.
I'm not sure
And
that's
then
in
apply
this
dot to
situation.
I think that's fine in this situation.
Doing your most damage, I mean, you're gonna take something down. Like, you could potentially knock the first one out faster, so you're focusing the second one faster by doing it the other way around. Because you're doing the bulk of your damage to the one that has the most HP instead of potentially killing one faster. At least that's the way I'm mathing it in my head.
Yeah, I'm more just trying to figure out how we've... Because again, we've made it to that phase with...
That phase was clean. We got it there perfectly fine.
The confusion for me is we've made it to that phase with 2 squirrels dead, the cat dead, and the feather ray dead.
Yeah, because we've seen much further.
Yeah, and then this time...
Spawns after the ones we're seeing now.
Yeah. Did we have weakness going into that?
Nope.
No.
We had no
Not
deaths.
that I know.
No deaths? No
Did the
damage?
Origato thing kill us?
No.
Like, is that for sure what got us?
Oh,
We died because
Ready
the
or
boss
not.
has your raid one.
yeah, we died to ready or
The
not.
raid one unmitigated did 180k.
Is it possible to shield us?
Oh,
We
100%.
talk about that, and have we tried that?
Oh, no, ready or not's not the problem.
Oh, Gender was saying he was having to hard cast some stuff. Because he was out of resources.
Yeah, but that's
Got
still
you.
not...
So,
It's not...
question for you, Gender, then. Are you usually running low on resources there? Because if so, maybe you should pick up... Okay, let's have you pick up the ray then, so I can stay center and use more resources. That way you can just pick up the ray, do damage, kind of just focus on keeping red up. And I'll keep Dirge and red up. Use my resources. Ring and everything. Okay. Yeah, so you pick up the ray, I'll keep the tanks up. And then I don't know if it's confirmation bias, but the Jabberwock has targeted me both times when I picked up the ray. So if they were...
I don't think we've seen it enough.
I don't think so either, but just keep an eye out.
Yeah.
You might get the Jabberwock too when you're dropping your puddles. But as long
If
as
it's targeting the furthest healer, then that would absolutely just solidify healer.
Closest healer, furthest healer.
yeah.
Yeah.
But as long as we're killing the feather ray before the third AoE goes out, you'll be fine.
Wasn't there a rhyme or reason to the knights targeting? I seem to remember there being
the
a
Dread
rhyme or
Knights in
reason.
T5?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it targeted like a specific healer, like closest furthest.
I don't remember.
I seem to remember that being a thing.
I don't remember that. I just remember both healers having to be fucked off.
Yeah, well, I progged it when T5 was actually like the current tier, so that fight has changed a lot.
Yeah.
Wiggle.
But let's get pulling.
Still break.
Doing that before they changed the whole arena.
Was that light parties?
Start 4.
That's on autopilot, but I think it was. Oh no 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 no!
Black spots.
I'm fine.
North south.
I can't use my jumps.
Yeah, I think it's always the worst when it lands on you for that.
It's not a big deal. It just means I can't use Star Diver immediately.
It's a DPS loss if it lands on a Dragoon.
Nope. It's not. It's not. It's not. I still have my buffs up when it falls off.
How dare they make the Dragoon lose DPS?
We start going off on the first try this time.
How I dodge that, I will not question.
Get in. Stack up. Clock spots. North south.
I really like, because I'm an art nerd, I really like how that move is called layer.
Supports drop. Tank Buster, party to see.
I'm fucking off.
Oh shit, it got me. I'm taking it. Ooh, if I try to get a bit cheeky with it, I might be able to... Okay, maybe I can... Ew.
Jabber walks out. Kill that Jabberwock. Pop Hollowed.
Already did.
Once the Jabberwock is dead, kill the 1 yen. Ready or not.
Okay, it's dead. Lowest gen. Here comes the Origato.
Holy shit.
Yep,
We have-
160,000.
this is the that confirms my fears.
Did you still get the root? Yeah.
The meteor's from the cat, right?
No.
So there's a meteor from the cat if we don't kill it, but we kill that in like the first wave. There's the ready or not from the boss herself, which are you popping reprisal on that at all? Red?
Yes, I am.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, right.
That time I actually, you called ready or not before it went off.
Yeah.
So I was actually able to put up Divine Veil.
Okay.
And had start shaking off.
Because I don't have her
Yeah.
targeted, so I can't see her cast burn.
Yeah.
But no, it says
Do-
I feared all four.
wait,
Of those,
do you-
all four squirrels. Yeah.
Do you have your entity list hidden, Dirge?
No.
Cast bars are on the entity list.
Oh, it is on the enemy list. I just realized. I don't generally, being the main tank, I generally don't have cause to look at it that much.
But yeah, no, that's a big problem.
Like really, the only time I'm ever really worried
Is
about the
is
enemy
reprisal is reprisal an AOE?
Yes, it is.
Yes,
It is. Okay.
The big problem is, here's the problem though. Ready or not applies to as we saw. Ready or not applies to us as well.
Now that we have a much cleaner pattern of picking up everything, I'm willing to give the Yan thing a try again.
What was that meteor from that killed us?
It wasn't a meteor. It was,
That was the squirrels going off.
Raid wide,
Uh,
raid wide explosion.
and what was the amount?
I think it was 90.
6,000.
I think
It's based on the number of number of
Yes.
spells, isn't it?
yeah. And it deals with stacking the OT.
It's 86,000 and then a 30k dot each.
Yeah, the dot stack, so if it's two of them goes
Is
off.
there
it's
any way
60K.
to heal through that?
And anyway,
No.
Yeah, then that's a penalty mechanic.
So
Like-
we have to- so another.
I'm asking
we
the
we
healers.
we could, like, I could shield us through that, but Gender would have to be able to solo heal us through Ready or Not. If Gender could solo heal us through Ready or Not, I would be able to solo heal us through the two squirrels going off at a dot. But that is 100% a penalty mechanic.
So Reinhardt, over to you.
Have we tried, because I know we talked about it, but I don't know if we've actually tried it. Have we tried hitting the squirrels with the AoE from the
Hitting harder? No,
Feather
I don't
Ray?
think I tried that.
No,
they're
no,
immune to the feather rays.
there we
They,
go.
they have,
Definitely,
we have seen
they've
it.
definitely been hit by them, but
Okay.
they have definitely gotten clipped before, but they have not gotten any kind of vulnerability.
Yeah, and again, and Reinhardt just said
That would have been really clever for them to do that. I like that.
They've done it in previous fights, so that's why.
Yeah, I know. I just thought of that.
Like,
Like
yeah,
when
no.
as soon as you said it, I'm like, that makes so much. Oh no, that's not it.
Anyways, I'm just like, now that we've done that cleanly, I'm willing to try and give killing the Yan first another try, and profusely apologize to Red in advance for gaslighting if that ends up being the case.
Look, here's the main thing right. Here's the main thing right there. I am also willing to bet that if we looked at a guide right now,
I'm just
I don't
not
know.
really
Just,
sure
I
what
was
it
about to
benefits
say,
us.
yeah, guide only for the ad phase. It's like it'd probably be like kill at least one hand first and then focus on the.
look. I'm just gonna simply say right there, like,
Mostly
I-
just to confirm.
yeah, like let's. What do you say, guys? What do you say?
I'm
I
just
I say it's break time.
Yeah, I was about to say,
I'm
it's
thinking
break time for
ponder,
one.
Ponder during break, but my parting thought on that is, a Yan didn't kill us.
But
No, but
the
a
thing
Yan
is
split
that
our attention.
Squirrels did.
A Yan split our attention.
No, it didn't, because we didn't. We focused the squirrels.
Yes, but you guys are also spending resources on keeping Dirge alive.
It's not that hard to keep Dirge alive.
No, not from one Yan.
Yeah,
but
once
then
once the
there's the problem
second
of the
Yan,
second one.
once the second Yan comes out, which is when you guys have to switch to the Jabberwock anyway, that's when I have to start spending resources to keep Dirge up.
Yeah,
And I'm
those
not-
things- Those things are hitting me for like 40, 45k, which
We're-
isn't much by themselves, but you get two of them, that's 90, 95k around.
And did you pull off of healing there, Gender, even though you didn't pick up the Feather Ray?
I think you might have already left on break.
Okay. Because you were gonna pick up the Feather Ray this time, but then Talani grabbed it. Did you pull off on healing, or were you still healing a lot? Yeah, I know you missed the Ray, but I'm saying, did you still ease up on healing, or were you still doing a lot of healing? You're still doing a lot? Okay.
I try to, because I know I'm going to be getting the second Yan, I'm trying not to use my cooldowns right there because I know I'm really going to fucking need them in a minute. And I'm waiting for, because all I have at that point for the first Yan is really Rampart and Bulwark. Because Guardian is, I keep wanting to call it Sentinel, it's the same fucking thing. It's down because I need to use it for the previous Tank Buster. So that's why I can hollowed when I first get the Yan when the Jaguar spawns, which is why I said, well, I've already used it the last 2 times because I've needed it. Because I haven't had much in the way of cooldowns before that. So I don't know, and as far as when my stuff's coming back up after I've used that hollowed, we need to see that more times before I can be 100% honest with you on that, because that may also be why I'm also using, because I'm trying to be as efficient as I can.
So
normally I don't need to discuss my cooldowns with you ever.
Yeah. Another thing going into that, which squirrel is being focused? Because I have changed stratagem up there, and I've just been trying to throw it on one of the squirrels.
I think Adrena
But
said
if
that
I
he's going for the one that's not getting hit by the LB.
If I know exactly which squirrel, like I don't know if Reinhardt, if you can put a mark, if you could put a mark above the squirrel that's being focused.
Yeah, I can do that. That's not a problem.
Yeah, that way I can change stratagem every time.
What, the outside one, right?
Yeah. By the time change stratagem comes off cooldown, is you guys are in the south picking up the next set. So there's 4 squirrels for me to pick from. 2 of them are obviously not it, but the other 2 are both low health. So it's like, okay, I need to pick one of these 2 for change stratagem.
I'm almost thinking that's going to be just like, you know, it's just like a regular old school party where, you know, you remember old, like, a Realm Reborn fucking party, like in a dungeon, you put the marker up, so the tank would put the marker up and let people know what to attack.
Yep. And
everybody would focus that down. Which is why I was kind of like, if we're focusing something down all DPS, that would go against, like I said, go against Rex's thing about how he was doing his rotation with moving to doing his most damage on the thing with the most
It was
HP.
Reinhardt.
Was it Reinhardt?
Reinhardt, yeah.
Okay. But you get, Reinhardt. That's what I was thinking. But does my argument make at least sense to somebody else?
Yeah, no, I get you.
Like, it drops at least a squirrel faster because you're doing the same amount of damage. If it's not killing and there's no overkill, you're doing the same amount of damage. It's just not being applied efficiently in my mind. You get me?
Yeah.
What, the dot? What, applying the dot to both of them?
No,
constantly using your main rotation on whichever one has the most HP.
Yeah, he's saying focus the one that gets hit by the LB instead.
Because you're slowing the death of one down, because like I said, unless you're doing a killing strike on something, you're not doing any overkill. You're going to do the same amount of damage. It's just not being applied efficiently for the group.
Yeah.
So focus the inside one that gets clipped by the limit break.
I'll be right back.
I think so. That does make sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
I figured still do alternating on the dot, but focus my main rotational damage on the lower health one.
Yeah. And of course, any incidental AoE that you can do is great, as long as you're doing your single target rotation.
Well, at the end of the day, that my 2-minute is a lot of incidental AoE.
Yeah, which is perfect.
I have a big 2-minute as well that comes up there for all the squirrels, and sometimes the ray, if I can time it right.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping that this doesn't just come down to damage.
I mean, haven't we, like...
Has anyone else gone and visited Stone Sky Sea and tested?
I've tested it. I'm not doing it. I'm not having any problems.
That's not a reliable test.
Yeah, because that's just looking for average DPS over the fight based off of your roll, which they arbitrarily decide what your roll's DPS requirement should be.
The mouth of them have always been questionable at best. There have been times where even with best in slot, you can't kill the dummy.
That's insane. I didn't know about that.
This was back in like Shadowbringers. One of the tiers, Monk could not kill their dummy, even with best in slot food and pots.
Jesus.
It was a good like 15% off.
That is disgusting. I'm just trying to think of like all the damage stuff we would have there. And we know that we have to kill both rays before Ready or Not starts casting.
Sorry about that.
That's all good.
I got a little chatty when I was thinking out loud, and then, yeah, I still need to have a cigarette. Else I wouldn't be happy.
It's a spoopy ghost.
Well, Spoopy goes for you. And me, but not for Rex.
I really wish your thought had been correct, Vale.
Oh, what the hit the ads with the feather ray?
Yep,
Yeah.
I really like that.
Would have been fun. That's alas.
It's
the
like,
way to split up the party.
it's like it would have been like, drag the squirrels through the car wash. But no.
Gonna take him through the car wash.
And we are certain, like, we have seen the squirrels
Yes.
be in the AoE when it is placed.
Early on.
Yes.
Okay.
Early on.
Okay.
Literally,
When I was
that was
taking-
literally one of the first.
There was a
things-
time when I was tanking like 2 squirrels and I had the feather ray tether. Very early on, it was only applying the debuff to me.
Alright.
That last.
And anyone
one-
else that got caught in the blast, but not the squirrels.
It's just that would make so much sense.
Yeah.
It would make so much sense.
It honestly, with based on how some of the fights have been right there, it feels like it might be a DPS check.
It very well could be.
I didn't see
Vale-
you guys say the race thing until you know, you guys were like half a block ahead of me. Sorry.
Hey
not
Vale,
good to
out
lie,
of just
right?
out of morbid curiosity, Vale.
Hmm.
Would you at what point? Obviously, I know we want to stay as blind as possible, but with
If we completely run out of ideas and have been ramming our heads against it for a while, and by a while I mean we're getting to it, we're actually making successful attempts like in that phase.
Getting to it regularly without deaths. So we're seeing the phase every pull. We're just constantly running into a wall where it's just like nothing we were doing is working.
At that point, then I would say we would go to a guide.
I was mentioning it because that last pull was pretty as clean as it was gonna get.
That's as good as it was gonna get, and we even followed our plan to the letter. We still didn't kill this. We still didn't kill it in time right there. So it just that's the only
So
reason I considered
we
just looking up for the
figure out another plan, or we figure out what went wrong, because stuff did go wrong that time. Like, well, we're not gonna get one good pull on an idea and be like, oh, time to go to a guy. That's no.
Yeah, all I can think of is the horse from Ren and Stimpy, if anybody knows that. No, sir. I don't like it.
Sorry, it just this fight's breaking me like really bad.
That's just gonna get harder from here.
Yeah, this is only tier 2.
What if it's the hardest fight in the tier? That's my question.
Wouldn't be the first time that's happened.
I was about to say, wouldn't be the first time that's happened, but
I hate 6.
eh.
I live in Liquid.
Turn 7 Savage.
No, living liquid was fun. I
You went the wrong way. You went the wrong way.
I remember
can't
people
tell
being
route you're trying to take, because it's like, if it's staying on these stones, then yeah, I went the right way. If not, then it's like, what the fuck route are we taking?
No, at the last turn you go on the.
Oh, thank you, Druid.
No, I'm not ready. We're racing.
I don't care about your races. Raid time.
We're here. You go on this path.
Race into the instance.
Come at me at the Chocobo races.
mind.
I'll make you cry.
Yeah, cry at how much time you've wasted on it.
Dude, I actually have the jockey barding, which is like the 1001 races.
Damn.
Yeah, I have a legitimately perfect Chocobo.
Did you name him Universe Destroyer?
No, I did not. You have to
Darn.
pick from the first name and last name
Check
from
food.
predetermined lists.
Yep,
That
check
is
your
that
food.
is the name you can get. That
Yeah,
is the name you can get.
there's a name from a Final Fantasy XI title that I always love that you can actually pick. It's Obsidian Storm.
Oh, that's cool.
I ended up naming mine Eosine Crusader.
Oh yeah, just to make sure that everyone's on the same page. DPS is going to be focusing the squirrel that gets hit
Blow
by
out
LB.
squirrel.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, obviously, incidental, hit the other one if you can without dropping your single target, but... Partners. 4.
I'll definitely say turning off the music has made this fight slightly more bearable.
Clock spots.
Good truck off. I think. Did I take that unmitigated? No, I did not take that unmitigated.
Yeah, no, if you would have taken it
Would've died.
unmitigated, you would have potentially died.
That thing hurts a lot.
Yeah.
Alright.
If it low rolls, he can live. Stack up, fuck off with debuffs.
God.
We were not stacked up. That's a wall.
I was also a little bit too close right there because I got so caught up with the boss's direction I completely forgot.
Yeah, I put up Divine Bell for that too, just in case.
Hey,
Did is that what happened? Did you clip people? I
I
thought
think I might have, but
Yeah.
yeah. So, Dirge, I need to ask, why are you? This is more of a personal thing right there because it's thrown me off multiple times. Why do you keep on going to the outer stuff right there when it's generally when we're all it's
Because I don't get hit by anything.
Yeah, it's mostly just been sticking with more center-based ones right there, so that's kind of a.
I mean, I'm where I need to be when I need to be there.
I think
Okay.
at this point, just focus on dodging. If we need to maintain up-down uptime because we're enraging, then we can.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
my biggest
prioritize
thing is
that
just
part.
making sure I'm just doing mechanics.
Not a problem. All right. Sorry, I tend when I'm trying to dodge right there, I tend to try to focus more towards the center right there, and so when the ball's moved off to the corner, that's when I get a little distracted. My bad. It's all right.
I am eating a cactus this time, by the way, because I said that.
Oh. I was like, what? And then it makes sense.
Oh yeah, I'm getting karma on that.
You have invoked to talk shit, get hit.
Yep,
Yeah.
talk shit, get hit.
100% right there. 100% right there.
Feels like what? And then it fricked.
Light parties.
That was a very weak.
We are going to 1. Clock spots.
Trade off going out. Courage, fuck off. Okay, you know what, screw it. I just, yeah. Well, I guess with how the fact that I did that, I guess you could say I'm home on the range.
Don't encourage him.
I am in hell. What punishment
Look.
did I get? Why do I deserve this punishment?
I mean, we are on a desert. It is pretty hot here.
It's sandy and it gets everywhere.
Yep.
I actually don't think it's sand.
What do you think it is? A kitty litter?
Sugar. The name of the
Given
ability
him-
is Sugarland.
I'm going to D. I'm going to D.
Okay, now I fucked off in the wrong direction. Fuck it. Stack center.
Stack in. Clock spots. North south.
Two.
One of these days, I'm gonna run right into the wall during that. I'm gonna be
Don't do,
very upset.
don't do that.
I've done it.
That's pro tip. Don't.
Support
Support drop. Party to see.
All right,
On full goblin mode.
all right, I'm fucking off. Salt, sugar.
page.
Oh, I forgot the.
I have time here, so I can take care of it.
That's almost dead. And it's done before that.
Moving sound.
Sorry, give me cat, but I need to target you with this.
Oh
Oh,
no!
shit.
Talani, you killed me!
I am so sorry, Vale!
Ready or not? I'm curious. They
I
are not
dumped
afflicted.
everything I could into that. And one of the squirrels was still alive anyways.
3 of them were.
How did Tawani kill you?
It really, by standing close to where I was, the gimme cat jumped on her, which put me in the AoE, so I lost all of my mana. My health got reduced to 7,000. Yeah.
I don't think that had any effect on the outcome of that right there, because 3 squirrels was
We
still
still had
Oh,
3
yeah.
squirrels.
There were still 3 squirrels up.
And the Jabberwock still killed you.
Yeah, Jabberwock got to me, but it was just like, oh, fuck.
Sorry.
Let me check something too, because I'm...
He wants to check something.
Yeah, wait, we're just gonna hold this. When I was assassinated here... because I wanna double check. Yes, it is a damage down.
Yeah, the fact that we're doing clean, that we're at least doing that clean has improved my mood a little bit, so I'm less salty right now.
How long is that damage down? 25 seconds? 30 seconds. Yeah, no, that's definitely...
Yeah, each wave is about 30 seconds.
I was looking at the debuffs from the cat. How long does it reduce your damage? How long does it reduce your maximum health? Because, like, technically, if the only punishment was a health down and a mana drain, the melee could take it to avoid the cat getting a stack. But, yeah, that's nothing. And you said there was 3 squirrels up still?
Yep.
Yeah, one of them was at like 5% health. I mean, like 6 or 7.
Alright. Once we get to the spot where you're AoEing down, like the extra squirrels come out, are you guys staying single target or are you shifting over to full AoE?
I was shifting to full AoE.
Okay.
We got to the feather ray.
Okay.
But like, I'm having issues hitting everything with my AoEs because they're not stacked up on the feather ray.
Yeah, I imagine it's hard to position them on the feather ray because the puddle there, you try not to get clipped.
That's not a me question.
One thing I would love to be able to do, I know it's a non-starter, but because my as we start the ad phase, my casting phase is up, and I feel like it's so wasted not being able to use all of my AoE damage on those fucking things. Because that's my
That is
first.
another point. That is
Yeah.
another point.
Is what AoEs do you have at that time?
Me?
Oh! You know what? No one is hitting the Yan. Dirge, going into that phase, drop your tank stance, secure threat on the Yan, and then you should be able to caster phase the squirrels without pulling threat off red. And once you're through your caster phase, you should be able to tank stance back up to make sure that you keep the Yan.
The only thing that's going to change versus what we're seeing now, just so full disclosure, is I'm currently holding back my caster phase for Ray spawn, so I'm actually using my caster phase on the Ray and Yan. So
Oh god, that you're holding it that long.
Because it won't be up for a while. Like I'll miss the Ray by the time it comes up again.
Yeah, but it's a minute. Like
I don't think you should wait. You definitely should not wait because there's still another set of rays that spawn and more squirrels.
Yeah, so I would going into that phase, hit the Yan, drop tank stance, target the squirrels, cast them down. Once you do all your casts, tank stance back up, stay on the Yan. Because that should help the DPS burst down those first 2 squirrels.
Yeah, because that's why when we were first, like how I would sometimes get a stack on the squirrels because I was trying to do my casting phase on the squirrels. I was trying to move things over, but I would inevitably pull hate, but I wasn't swapping my stance then because I don't do enough to really rip it from red usually.
Yeah.
But I mean, if I get lucky on a couple of crits, like I have happened, yeah. Rip it
I was about to say
off
you have like your casting phase comes up every minute.
Yeah.
Same
So
thing with my inner release.
is inner release every minute?
Inner release is a 60-second cooldown.
Is your inner release like going off right at the start of the ad phase?
Yeah, it is going. I mean, I finished off my first one right at the start of the ad phase because that's when I pull it off.
Got you. Yeah, so then he should not be able to pull thread off of you if he drops his tank stance.
Yeah, no, it shouldn't be. It should not be an issue, and I'm also. There's just so much shit to keep track of right there. I'm literally looking at it right there. We had two clean pools. I'm already like mapping out six different ideas right here, and all of them are just screaming very.
If only Falkleaf worked like it did in 11.
How did Falkleaf work in 11?
It was a full AoE, like a big fucking AoE.
That's basically what Decimate is.
All right, let's.
But things didn't lose potency by number of targets in 11 like it does in 14.
God, having a 580 potency Decimate would be insane.
Exactly.
Let's.
That's what Falkleaf used to do.
Let's get another pull in. Trying with this new little bit.
Paladin just to make the break on the ground. That's fucked up. Never thought I'd live to see the day. What we need here is the Paladin DPS. Said nobody ever.
Oh god.
Well,
Look,
they-
I'm just listening.
Hey, well, we're trying to squeeze out as much DPS as possible.
I know, I'm just saying. It's never been said before.
I don't know. Strength Pally back in A Realm Reborn.
Oh yeah, back when Strength Tower was a thing.
Yeah, honestly, to be fair, it's just like I don't think either of us are like if your DPS helps just enough, it means my DPS would have helped it originally, and it's just that's gonna be fucking funny.
Light party.
Light party. 2.
What's
Double
up?
stack.
Always like to see it.
Easy solution.
Whee!
Clock spot.
Blue lights. Yes.
Tank Buster.
I'm fucking off third. Good night and something. God, shut the fuck up.
Sugar Scape, not Sugar.
I was about to say, you're starting to get like I did during Honeybee Lovely.
Alright, looks like I'm fucking off.
This music's far less annoying than Honeybee Lovely.
I know,
no.
but it's like the whole like, you guys, y'all having fun? Or
Yes.
like typing up?
There's-
No!
I'm going
Not
to
as bad as
3,
forward
Red.
and back.
Wait, what did you say, Reinhardt?
I'm going to 3.
Alright, gotcha, I'll go to 4.
I just saw gender.
Fuck off if you need to. Everyone else stack up. Clock spots.
Shouldn't be that funny.
And popping a bit more cooldowns than normal.
Alright, let's throw that out.
Can I-
Let's see if that helps.
Thank you. Shake it off going out. We're at least getting her down to like
Party 2.
Like I genuinely think our DPS is not going to be an issue with this fight. Well,
I was about to say, Ad Face is begging to differ.
Ad face specifically, we're getting our butts handed to us. Support the drop. That quicksand comes so
It does.
Supports to everyone to C, unless you're a tank.
Dirt truck off.
Reinhardt, wrong side.
Oh,
Okay. Stance going on. Voting.
that was no info, was it?
I accidentally involved when I intended to.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, so I don't have any room for this.
Roger.
Kill the heat out of this.
Well, so long as I can hit it, we are able to kill it quite quickly. Okay.
All right, swap to that second low health squirrel.
Okay, that's 2 squirrels in.
And for the ray is down. Run away, run away.
Jabberwock's up.
Kill that Jabberwock.
Jabberwock's already up.
Alright.
Working on Jabber.
Alright, I dropped Reprisal. I think I might have done it a little early. Wait, no, it might be fine. It might be fine.
That's
And
out.
shake it off. Okay, I mitigated, shake it off. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good.
Flying Adlo.
And here comes the 2 explosions.
Ow!
Yeah, no, we are not. Yeah, no, we are not surviving that.
You say that.
Oh no, leave me be!
Yeah,
I don't know what that next AOE was that I just took.
you were getting ticked by a raid wide or something. Sorry, you were getting ticked by the DOT.
But we very much survived that.
Wait, no, but Dirge isn't going to survive because he's going to get hit by both Yans and the DOT.
Let me
We
see.
have to kill. I'm once more restating my fate. The Yan needs to die. I'm restating my thesis statements. The Yan needs to die.
Okay. Then we have a third squirrel up.
That's why I'm like saying here, I'm like, I won't give the Yan thing another try. Now that we have a better hold of how we're stacking them up. And
So, the only person that died to the squirrels was Gender.
And that's because, and I had both Shake It Off and Reprisal active at that time for both of them.
Then the first dot tick goes off, Adrena goes down, no one else dies. Oh, actually, hold up. Dude. Yes. Adrena had 54,000 health when the dot ticked. At least I'm assuming that he got hit by the dot. I can't see him on my screen.
2 dot ticks. 1 dot tick was only about 3k, but I did have a shield. And then the second dot tick. And then
Okay, so that's what those are. Then the 2 things that I got hit by, those are the dot ticks. So I got 1 dot tick for 61k, 1 dot tick for 90k. So we have to have.
No, the 90k was an auto from the Yan.
Oh yeah, there's two. I think both of those were the yen then. I think
I
both.
see 62 dot, 89 yen, 81 or 61 yen.
Okay, so yeah, two hits from the yen. That's what did me in.
I'm thinking with all the stuff that needs to die right there, that we...
Like it's seeming like it's just not just a
one of the
DPS check.
One of the Mews got rallying cheer off as well,
What
so...
really pisses me off is the fight goes out of its way to intentionally take your LB.
Yeah.
No other fight does that. So it's obvious that they don't really intend for us to use it.
We don't intend to carry.
You wanna hear something else that's fucked up?
No.
No.
What's up?
I see a third yen.
Yeah, Riz, I told you there. I saw the third yen previously.
Yeah, there's a ram. There's a yen that spawns on wave 4. There's also spawns north.
Third.
Yeah, we get another Jabberwock in the north, a Yan, 2 more Feather Rays, and 4 Swirls.
And a cat. It's another cat.
The cat spawns on the wave before that.
No, there's a cat on wave 4 as well. It spawns south with the 2 squirrels.
This doesn't even make sense. Like, it literally doesn't make any sense. That's just a stupid amount of ads. We're approaching. We're doing like 15 ads,
It looks like it might just be a DPS check.
and 15 might actually be low.
What the fuck?
I'm telling you, no matter what, I honestly just think it might be. I hate to present it as this Veil, but I genuinely think it's our party comp. I hate to say that.
That's like never a thing.
It has been a thing before. It has.
It's so
Party comp has only ever mattered for week 1 clear. This late to a tier now.
Yeah, we're basically we're full gear tier 1.
Yeah, we all have our weapons, right? At this point. Because I think last time it was just myself, Rex, and...
We have enough boosts from 1 to have made it not, like, any little technical issue like that that can be easily overcome through leadership. That being said,
Anyone need repairs?
I don't know.
I also feel like at this
And the cat...
maybe it just feels like we've been in here longer, but at this point it feels like we at least have the right strategy and we're just needing to execute, but we're not even at that point.
With Rex Hunter, I'm just so fucking annoyed at this stupid fucking fight already.
Yeah.
That's gonna happen with Savage regardless, but
Like, even with my stresses about M5, I was still having fun.
I don't think she actually has all that much HP by herself.
Yeah, no, we had her at 50k we had her at 50k around the last time.
Yeah, she's at... When we die there, she's at, roughly, like, 56%, it looks.
Yeah, so she's halfway dead at that point. It's literally just having to deal with the ads right there.
And that's what, 4 minutes into the fight?
Yeah.
Bad phase starts at 3:30. We'll wipe it about 4.5 or so.
She doesn't have that much HP.
No.
No, it's just... Look, I don't like admitting that.
Do we even know if the 4th wave is a fucking last?
No. No, we don't.
No, we don't, because we've not survived through the 4th wave. We've seen the spawn, but we've not done anything with them.
We've just seen the spawns.
What if the
Also, I feel that if it was legitimately a party comp thing, Another thing is, even peripherally, we would have heard about it at least.
About
that.
That's so. Kalani and I have actually been talking to friends. We explicitly told them we don't want mechanical help, but we're having some. So we were just venting problems.
And we told them the comp. 9 out of 10 of them pulled faces when we said our comp.
Yeah, but I don't see what different comp would matter.
But everyone,
I mean, better AoE. Like, we have a lot of greedy single target. But at the same time, like, I think the only, like, if we had Rex on Viper, that would be a huge DPS increase, I think. And if Talani was on Picto, that'd be a huge DPS increase, but at, like...
Do you not wait. Rex. I need...
Viper, Rex doesn't. Wait, hold on. You know
what?
what?
He has Viper. He does have Viper. I was about to... Okay.
Hey, he's got Viper at 100, yeah.
I was about to say, and you give me guff about not having Black Mage.
Part of the problem with that, though, is like then we've got 2 of our DPS going to classes that don't even have their weapons.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna go down 10 eye levels minimum on their weapons.
Yeah. So just
to the fact,
looking at FF logs, like Viper is top deeps, Dragoon is 4th.
Black Mage is
Let's see. Hold on. If I go from bottom to top, the ones we have, Machinist is the lowest. We have Machinist. Then Red Mage is below mid. Then we have Samurai, who is 5th, and Dragoon, who's 4th.
What?
Yes. It goes Viper, Black Mage, Monk, Dragoon, Samurai.
because of AoE.
Because of AoE.
I believe this cuts out damage done to ads.
Oh.
I don't know.
No, they don't. They do not.
Not for this one specifically?
Still keeping them. They had a pull for it, and they're still keeping damage in. So it could be a lot of padding as well.
Okay. Yeah, because I know...
Especially with it being so prominent part of the fight.
Yeah, I know Viper has just a shit ton of just high damage AoE bullshit.
Yeah, and Monk can slot to AoE without issue.
Yeah.
I could try it, but it's not... It'd be...
I don't think we need a body comp
I'd go
change.
down 9 eye levels. Because I would just be using crafted.
I mean, we could go back.
It's kind of disgusting seeing the difference between Machinist and Bard. Even though it's only 2 spaces, the median is 20 or 2,000 DPS.
Yeah, but you're probably looking at one where Machinist, doesn't have damage buffs for the party, whereas Bard and Dancer both do. I think the third tab.
I mean, also Adrena does like above 80%.
Yeah, and Adrena is cracked
each time.
Yeah.
But I'm just simply saying is that the damage is just... It feels like we're doing...
I'm willing to try anything.
What if we go back into Recollection for 1 week just to go, or one next week when we work? What if we use the rest of Raid Night just to go back to Recollection to detox, get some weapons so that we could actually, have a better chance of this fight? And just because
those are only 725, aren't they?
745.
Oh, 45.
I mean, it is, but that's only a 5-level difference as opposed to a 10-level difference, which would probably be somewhat significant. I think
it would be plus 2.
And that's still saying we're having a party comp problem.
Do we really want to talk about party comp before we just look up a guide for ads phase and see if there's a strategy that we can execute on?
Yeah. So I'd rather fuck around with the fight a little bit more first, because again, I think now we've made it cleanly there 6 times.
Yeah.
After that, then we take a look at a guide for this phase specifically.
Yeah, because if we look at a guide and it's telling us, oh, it's party comp. Like, if we look at a guide and can figure out that it's party comp, then obviously we can work on party comp, but
Yeah.
I don't want to waste time fucking around with party comp only to get stuck
When-
doing that, looking up a guide and finding out we didn't need to waste that time to begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, yeah.
We don't
Also,
even know
just-
what to do correctly yet.
Yeah, so honestly, it feels like we're doing stuff correctly though, because everything's smooth until fucking ready or not.
Yeah. Because, like, we have, like, a checklist. So we need to have
All
the
four
cat.
squirrels
We
there.
need to have the cat dead before Ready or Not starts casting, otherwise it kills us. We have to have the squirrels dead, at least 3 of them. Because I think with one squirrel, I think I could heal through it. 2, I can keep us alive from the initial hit, and like 2 dot ticks, but then that's like the feather ray will kill you. We need we need all 4 squirrels dead because the feather rays in the very next phase apply the Vaughn up. The next dot tick would kill the person with the
How
Vaughn
many
up.
dot ticks is that whole thing?
I don't think that's possible.
It is possible to kill all the squirrels. It is
All
Gone
four
past 15
squirrels.
seconds.
all four squirrels.
Okay, the dot falls off before the Vaughn. Because, Red survives, he has 4 seconds left on the debuff, he doesn't get shot. He dies to other stuff before he, Oh, it looks like the Jabberwock got him.
Yeah, the Jabberwock.
Well, it was either the Jabberwock or the Yans, because the Yans had a damage up buff at that point.
Boss.
Yeah, it was one of. It was. I had literally.
You had everything on you, so...
I was like, come and get me, bitches! I lived! Yeah. No, you don't. Pearl. So, alright, so how many more pulls do you want to do before we
So-
guide?
Let's... Because I want to try something else. Oh no, we're already doing that. Never mind. Fuck.
I think I don't want to say we've tried everything, but it feels like there's nothing else we can try. Because I'm literally going over the whole phase in my head.
Because, like, the only thing that we could really try again is the Yan first to get Dirge over, but he can cast and do damage from afar, so it's like we're then
My biggest
sacrificing...
damage I don't need to move for.
Exactly, we're sacrificing damage on the squirrels to let Dirge do what he's already able to do?
Well, he can
that-
also apply his other single target stuff. I don't know.
He can do that from across the arena.
I don't know. I'm literally just throwing ideas out. 'Cause
Yeah.
It feels like I'm literally like I'm thinking. I'm literally going over this in my head multiple times. Like I'm like the Yan like just thinking about all this. The Yan needs to die. I still think that right
Not
there.
as
It
bad
needs-
as the squirrels.
Yeah, no, the squirrels need to desperately die right there.
Yeah, like, we definitely can't... We can't have 3 Yans on Dirge. 3 Yans will fucking just... No. that is impossible.
So
2 Yans, survivable, but...
let's honestly, I mulled over every other strategy in our head that we could possibly do. And you have said it yourself that you were just very stubborn right now.
Oh, shit! You know what I didn't think of doing?
But
So, you have the, squirrels to the east, right?
yeah,
Like, you go B, C, 2, and then drag them down to, like, 3-ish?
yeah,
All Dirge needs to do is get the first stun off. Once he gets the first stun off on the Jabberwock, he should be able to pull the Yans to 4, which would let you bring the squirrels up to the Jabberwock.
we can try that. I'll bring it up to. I can try and bring it up to A.
Yeah, like, obviously...
might create
We're single target focusing the Jabberwock.
Yeah, that's right. No, you are.
So why would that help?
because
a
a lot of you guys in your single target rotation have attacks that do hit in an area.
Oh, I don't.
Adrena,
2 minute, I use it.
Adrena has
On
them
the-
come up every 15 seconds.
Somebody else will have to take over the stuns after me then, after my first one, because I'm stunning it exclusively.
Red has a stun, Rex has a stun, Reinhardt has a stun.
We need to go back to the days of the stun order.
Yep, so we just have probably Reinhardt hit the second stun. And then, yep.
I'll be the last one because I have no room in my proxies.
I would just say Rex can get the third stun.
Okay.
And then I'll probably be dead by then. We'll try that last.
Yeah.
We'll try that last one.
Kind of has
Also,
to be.
3 stuns and I was about to say 3 stuns and that's it.
Yep.
So
Actually,
you got 5 seconds, 3 seconds, 1 second.
Yep. Yeah, so we'll try that. So once Dirge gets the Yan that spawns in the north, just you watch him, Red, and as soon as he goes down to 4, you run up to A to try to cut off the Jabberwock.
I'm going to focus target him. To just know this. Okay, so just making sure I understand this. When I have them in 3, when the second Yan drops a key, grabs that right there. I'm gonna go from 3 up to A, correct?
You're gonna wait for him to move from Delta to 4.
It takes a while for the Jabberwock to be targetable.
Yeah, which you can pre-position. When you see the Yan run to him, because the Yan's going to move first, you could move up to 2.
Okay, so move up to 2, and then move up to A.
And then you could move over to the Jabberwock.
All right. You know what? I'm willing to give this little strat one more try before I'm willing to give this strat a try. Let's see if that works, because that does consolidate our damage. Hold on, I think I get a text. Okay, good. No one's telling me. I have to be quiet. Yeah, no, honestly, I'm feeling that strat right there. If we can pull that off, maybe we don't need to right there. But you know what?
Are the squirrels that low that would help?
No, I don't. No. I'm thinking back for a second right there. I'm looking back at video.
They would be closer for the melee. The melee wouldn't have to run halfway across the arena to get back on the squirrels.
They would be close. Well, let's give it a shot.
I was about to say, like,
we're far enough away from any sort of comfort level on this that I don't think this is going to matter.
well, we'll find out.
Yeah,
Let's-
we'll give it a try.
Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try, Dirge. Like, come on.
Just because we haven't done it.
Because that also puts the squirrels next to Adrena's Feather Ray, who I'm pretty sure you can't really hit the squirrels when you're baiting your Feather Ray, can you, Adrena?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can move it back up to 2. Yeah, no.
And then Adrena would have access to do his shit. So something else that I just thought of, Adrena. So you can't hit the squirrels like at all during the ray baiting.
When I'm way up in the corner, no, I can't.
So what if instead of starting in the corner, so we have me and Gender kind of go to there, and sometimes we'll move down to here to take a second. If you start here, you should be able to help with this Feather Ray and damage the squirrels. And then you just shift along the north wall as you go.
No, that might be a little risky though, because you are putting those AoEs really close together.
That's fine.
Alright.
As long as you don't hit, like, each other, you're fine.
Alright, as long as you're comfortable with it, boss.
We probably have to change them anyways with the addition of 2 Feather Rays in wave 4. Because unless they start despawning, we're going to run out of space.
They started despawning. I saw it in the clip. They did start despawning.
Alright, let's start on the same page. What's changing for me,
Nothing.
if anything? Oh, okay.
Nothing except stunning
Okay,
the
so it's
Jabberwock.
just positioning.
Oh, yeah. You are going to stun the Jabberwock. So they're just gonna stun it. When that stun falls off, you will stun it. When that stun falls off, Rex will stun, and then it's all good.
And then it's like if it's not dead, we're.
And then it's just kill it before it gets to the healer. But I think with Adrena starting over by where we're dropping where we have the squirrels, I think that added DPS because that's 2-minute windows up. It's sounding like you're losing out on Excavator, Bioblaster, your Heat Blast rotation, which would be auto crossbow, I believe, at that point, right? With that many targets.
I have to see if auto crossbow is actually worth using. Because auto crossbow doesn't reduce the cooldown of double check or checkmate, whereas heat shot does.
Oh shit, yeah.
That still pisses me off. They really should have done that already.
You know, scattergun's not worth it.
It's not worth it. It's still worth it to heat blast and just.
Scattergun, the spam AoE, 130 potency, 10 heat gauge. Cool. That's no battery case, which I kind of need for Queen.
Yeah.
Man, what is up with Square not?
But I know you have what is it? Air anchors upgrade into excavator, which those are both AoEs.
Chainsaw into excavator.
Yeah, chainsaw into excavator.
All right, you know
But
what?
yeah, let's
get this going
let's-
and test it.
give it a shot. Because another thing we can do too is we could pot with, like, not pot at the start and save the pot for the 2-minute window in ad phase.
I mean, I haven't been using my pods at all.
I don't think so.
That just sounds like a bad idea.
I was
You
gonna
have
say, that
to
was...
only have one pot in the fight.
Yeah.
I mean, if it kills ad phase,
Yeah, that's the one suggestion I was given. It's like, if you're having that much trouble, try saving pots for that.
yeah, like if using pots in ad phase kills ad phase, like that's worth it. Partners.
Partners.
All right, start 3.
Turn over. Partners. I'll wait right here, Reinhardt. Clock spots. Shake it off going out.
Night parties.
Color riot. Dirge, fuck off. No, I don't. Especially when I'm not on a beach. Alright, invoking off. Oh shit, I'm about to get tagged. That's on me. Oh shit. That would...
That's okay.
Waller now.
Yes, well, I just realized what was next.
Alright, let's try that again. Gender 12 card again. Gender. I still have Cardi on me. Gender. I still have Cardi on me.
Give him a second. He's working on it.
This is partners.
Okay, there we are. Sorry about that.
We are going to 3. Partners.
Yeah, sorry about saying it over again. I don't know if he heard me or not.
Well-
I didn't hear any yet. Oh.
Well, he's also at that LAN party, so.
He's at a LAN party?
Actually, he's having.
Oh, that's right. He did say he would be there and he wouldn't have his mic. I'm sorry, Dirge. I completely forgot. Never mind.
Dirge? Ginger.
Me.
You know what? Fair point. Sorry about that. For being loud. It's definitely not good.
Orange, you're a psychopath.
Wait, what?
No, I guess Tatiana's a psychopath.
Wait, who's a psychopath?
My girlfriend.
Why?
If being a psychopath, if it only takes your favorite color being orange, then yeah, that's. I'm not sure if I agree to that
party.
measure, but
Parties.
we're starting 4.
So who the fuck is wrong about colors on this server? That's
Dirge.
yeah.
Light party.
The trained tattoo artist.
All right, we'll have some words later.
You're not helping prove him wrong. Clock spots?
Yeah, that's the great one.
Was that my intent?
North south?
North south?
I don't really have a choice in the matter right now.
Tank buster.
I'm fucking off.
I'm just gonna take something up on my way.
Alright. I am not standing up. I'm not stanced up. I'm not bricked up. I'm not caked up. All I simply know is...
I was about to say, I don't know, you might be bricked up.
What does bricked up even mean, anyway? Okay, I'm gonna research this.
Google it.
Oh no, don't do that.
No, trust me, I'm actually curious right now because I probably said something really.
I'm going to D. I'm going to D.
I'm gonna take myself to up here. Just good adjustment, Rex. Thank you.
D is
Nice
my
save.
spot. I'm just reminding you so you don't kill me.
Yeah, I know.
Clock spots?
That's why I went
North south.
for you. Yeah, but no, really good adjustment. Thanks. Oh shit.
Okay.
No. One save.
Supports drop.
Support their drop. Support drop. Yep. Wait, what?
I'm grabbing him.
Thank you.
Oh no, you are.
Tank buster.
Fucking oh shit.
Oh no.
Save that. Stance on. Poking up.
Gender's low on resources for this one, I'm pretty sure.
Yep. It's fine
I
because
don't have enough, so I'm just aiming for the squirrels.
What's that? You get this.
I didn't realize size the AoE of the LB is determined by the level.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Grabbing. And then rushing to the feather ray. Red line in my hand.
Leave maxing.
Okay, feather ray's dead. Take it south. Watching the end. Wait for the end to get pulled. And then moving up towards 2.
Okay, that should do it.
Jabberwock's already up, guys.
Yeah, well, the feather ray
Second
was still up
stun
as
is out.
well.
Jabberwock
You're
is
up.
higher
You're up.
priority.
Got it. It's not-
I stunned,
it
but it didn't.
it resisted. It resisted.
Okay. So then Dirge has to do the first 2 if we're gonna do that. Okay.
Yeah, because the second stun's 4 seconds. If I get the second stun, it's 2 seconds.
Wait.
Or
Is it based off the initial? Would Dirge need to get the first and third?
Paladin. Okay, so Paladin stun is 6 seconds long. It's longer than our stun. Ours is 3 seconds.
Yeah.
And then they get 50% resistance to it. So then mine turns into 1.5 seconds, whereas his is 3.
So he would have to get the first and third because he'd be the only one able to stun a third time because it doesn't get rounded down to nothing. Whereas your guys'
It would
stun
get
gets rounded down to nothing.
75%. It gets rounded down to 75%.
Yes.
Effectiveness, so it goes
He
to
won
like
first and second.
0.5, like 0.25 seconds or something like that.
Yeah, which means that strategy had been working in this case.
Yeah, no. But
What do we call it?
what was the because I was focusing on healing both tanks. How did these squirrels look with Adrena actually able to DPS them?
No difference from my appearance.
We got 2 of them down. We got one of them down. We got one of them killed, and the second one was about to die.
Someone was about to die.
When I swapped over to the Jabberwock.
And what was their
Okay, so-
percentages? Did anyone catch it? Like I can pull up my VOD and
Like
take a look.
The second low one was like 10% when I swapped over to the Jabberwock.
So roughly around the same around the same.
That doesn't sound right.
That's
Like obviously, if that's what's happened, that's what happened. But like, huh? I do want to give that one another try now that we know that the initial like Jabberwock strategy won't work, and just do the
Do Adrena moving.
just do Adrena moving, because it also looks like if you guys are fast on the Feather Ray kill, Red should actually be able to come all the way like over to here, and then move into the Feather Ray, which would clump the squirrels kind of behind too, which means he might just be able to stay here while the Yan gets pulled.
no, they would be too close. No, they would be too close. I'm gonna tell you straight away. Unless I could do some fancy schmancy mob shaping.
That's
They would
exactly
be
what
too
I was
close.
just talking about. So you would run all the way over to here, and then come to the end. So that way the squirrels would be in this area. But yeah,
That's
I don't.
actually you would be in the puddle.
That
Okay.
would be right in the puddle. That's way too close. That would, and I well, I can
Puddle's bigger than you think.
The puddle like goes to one. Like if it's in the corner, it like goes into one.
No, that I think that still might be within range.
Yeah, I mean after the puddle goes out. I'm not talking like, oh, go stand in the puddle. Like the first puddle goes out. There's no second puddle. If you guys kill it fast enough. But I think that's a nothing burger, honestly. I want to try it again with just the Adrena move.
Let's see how that goes. Okay.
The only
So-
thing that's going to fundamentally change our issue with this fight is like a strategy change, because I think if we were doing everything right, I think even on a mediocre pull, we should probably be seeing like the end of ad phase. You know what I mean? Like we need like
something
a
else I do
change.
want to try.
We shouldn't be struggling this bad with this gear.
Adrena and Talani, you guys are focusing the cat first, right?
Yes.
Dot the cat, Talani, and if you can get a bio.
With what?
Dots.
What dots?
I don't know Red Mage.
Which is hilarious because all Red Mage had an 11.
If you can hit the cat with a bio blaster, do it. I'm gonna see if I can just solo the cat and let the DPS just hammer the squirrels. Because the cat doesn't have that much health. If I crit the cat, I take like 20% of its HP. Yeah.
I can also cast the cat down.
No. You do a shit ton of damage and in an AoE. Don't even focus the ramp. Like, do the whole drop your tank stance and help AoE the squirrels down with your caster phase. Then switch back to focusing the ramp. But I think me and Gender together can keep the tank up and kill the gimme cat before the meteor. I don't think it'll die as quick as it has been, but I'm pretty sure it'll kill the meteor. Or we
Also,
can.
I think we were going too fast anyway.
Yeah, like I think we can alleviate some wasted DPS by getting the DPS off of it and just having the dots from the healers and a little bit of direct damage from the healers take it down. Because we can also bait it to jump into the squirrels, where people's AoEs will just hit it.
Except the oddball where it jumps on Dirge.
Yeah. But then he can do Circle of Scorn or whatever the
Rex, you're hot boxing your mic.
whatever the not Rage of Flown, the fucking dot AoE that you have as a paladin.
Circle of Scorn.
Yeah, that one. But yeah, let's try that. That's their second button. That gives the mana back.
Yeah, you're thinking of what we used to have, which was Goring Blade.
You still have Goring Blade. It just doesn't apply dot anymore. Not anymore.
Yeah.
What does it do?
It used
Damage?
To, it used to do it. Yeah, it used to do it.
Now it's just a 700 potency.
Yeah. Let's get another pull
We've
in.
got 13 minutes. Stance.
Yeah, I don't know how I held threat from all the DPS there until Dirge took it.
Because all of my burst is backloaded like 3 to 4 GCDs in.
So you didn't do 50k damage? Light parties.
Double stuck. Easy pattern.
1.
The light parties?
Light parties.
Yeah, making sure.
Clock spots.
That's a nice little optimization.
True lights. Did you just gap closer as you got rooted?
Yes.
Take Buster?
Dirge fuck up.
Look, you bitch, you can't bind me if I'm already in motion!
Oh yeah, honestly, all the depression is gone and now I'm just filled with raw determination. Alright. Invoking off. Just don't jerk me off. Wait.
Already did. No reason not to.
Something about finding a save point.
So center. So side of center is what's he say? Back. Go back center.
I call bullshit on that one game.
Fuck off if you need to. Everyone else stack center.
I don't know how I didn't get doing that, but fuck
Hey.
it.
Luck.
Clock spots.
Clock.
North south. Don't Venn diagram. Be very careful. I love it when my heal doesn't go off.
Ah,
Oh no, we don't have expedient.
You're fine.
You made it just fine.
Also, else have to happen to me.
and get you up. I have a drop.
I got wings. Oops, sorry, Adrian, I didn't see you there.
You're fine. Just res.
Remember, party's going to C right after this.
I gotta fuck
Move it a
off.
little closer. Alright, we're good now.
Okay, and we have enough that I can hit more.
Generating a shit ton of health really quick. It would be, you know, it would be funny if we actually got a full full LB bar for clearing ag phase.
It will be very, very nice. Also, I can now actually do this. Fit another, key.
That Moo is almost already dead. I think we got something here.
Watch out!
One Moo's dead. Oh, wait, what?
Oh, I accidentally.
Well, I'm gonna quickly do my best to organize this and kill it down as fast as possible. There we go.
Alright. Heading south slightly. I saw the inn look in my direction. Alright, and start.
Never walks up.
Yeah, I think it does target the furthest healer every time.
Ready or not?
Gotta walk them down.
And Adrian is dead. Yeah.
My right has to be dead by then.
Yeah.
That was a lot better with the squirrels. But
Right,
yeah.
I'm
but
gonna
the
see what
feather
we,
ray.
I at least want to see what we got here. So yeah, there's another yawn. Yeah.
That's true, but the feather ray.
Yeah. Oh, we can.
The cat also wandered into my AoEs that time.
Yeah, like the cat, you guys can just ignore. And me and Gender can take care of the cat. I think that might be the case with all the cats, or you guys can just kind of throw dots if you have them, and the cat's by you. And because the cat jumps to the party, as long as we're stacked together, it will jump into the group, and then you guys can just your damage on it with AoEs, and then it'll fuck off.
Because at that phase beforehand, I couldn't use my melee combo to get into my big, burst.
Because the cat was jumping all the fuck around.
Yeah. Now, but the fact that I was able to focus on a move that's right there, and then go launch it just before going into Embolden, definitely a lot more DPS there.
Yeah, so I think that will be... I want to try a little bit more with that strat, before we do guide, but most likely, if we don't have a breakthrough Tuesday, depending on our pools, I'll be pulling up a guide. But like that felt real good doing that way. So
Try one more pull.
we don't have time.
We got 6 minutes. What are you talking about?
It's 6 minutes. That's plenty of time.
Is it time?
Okay, it's 11.
We're not even hit 5 minutes.
We're dying before 5 minutes.
Oh shit. Okay, then yeah, we got one more pull then.
Basically, last bowl.
Last pull. Last pull of the night.
Adrena's
check,
feather ray
cardio
was the
check.
problem, though.
Dirge can damage the Adrena's Feather Ray once it spawns. But yeah, Dirge can do that Feather Ray while he's waiting for the Yan to spawn. And also...
I can hit it like a couple of times.
That's fine. Because all you have to do is wait for Adrena to hit it once, and then once you see the line pop up, you can go ham on it. You should be able to hit it like 5 times. Which that combined with the cats should be dead by then, so I'll swap over and start DPSing that as well. We are going to 2. Yeah, it was partner.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, doing Store's Path right there was so much better.
Partners.
Oh, that is so much better. Holy shit! What have I been doing this entire time?
North south. Don't Venn diagram.
And I'm fucking off. Invoking. Shirk me off.
At least buy him dinner first.
Circle chirp.
I don't need his reminders. He just likes saying it, so I'm not stopping him.
It's fine, don't worry. Look, okay, the thought came to me once, and it has not left my head. I apologize. Oh, that's gonna go back to
The
7.
thought starts coming and it don't stop coming.
Don't stop coming, and it don't stop coming, and it don't stop coming, and it don't stop coming. I got you, I don't got you, Vale. I'm very sorry.
Fuck you, server ticks.
Nope, I'm dead.
That's a wall.
That's a wall.
Fuck you, server ticks. See,
I'm just happy I made it through the rest of the night without eating a cactus like I was expecting.
seeing a heal for 26k and you take 15k damage and the 15k damage kills you.
Alright, I gotta go take the shower. Bye, everybody.
But
Later.
I'm running short on time anyways.
Take care.